Hello and welcome to the RADNOR Report for the week of October 14th. I'm Amr Sultan.
And I'm Owens Shirley. Topping our RADNOR beat this week. Last Thursday, the highly anticipated Parent Involvement Night took place at RADNOR Middle School. District parents were invited to hear presentations about a variety of important topics relating to today's youth. It was a well-intended and successful evening. But for those of you who were unable to attend, don't worry. Every presentation was videotaped and will be posted online for easy access. The district appreciates your patience as each video is properly prepared for broadcast. Once the videos are posted online, a direct link will be listed at rtsd.org.
This past week was National School Lunch Week, and so attention was focused on what students are eating every day to stay happy and healthy. Spurred by the National Chef's Move to Schools initiative and the Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act, RADNOR food service personnel have been working with Christopher Todd, the owner of the restaurant Christopher's. Todd has been facilitating taste testings for Wayne Elementary School students as well as educating them on nutrition. Now at the middle and high schools, Christopher's makes two items in-house for students, a cherry chicken salad sandwich and a pulled pork sandwich. Christopher's is the first and only local eatery to prepare food in its kitchen specifically for RADNOR students and then deliver the food to the school cafeterias. We are happy to report that the partnership with Christopher's has been a positive experience for both students and adults.
Well, I, for one, have always eaten healthy. Keeping in shape is very important to me.
Really, people have been questioning your waistline. Let's end the debate once and for all. We now go to Guess Owens' Waistline.
Seriously?
Welcome back to another week of the game show, Guess Owens' Waist Size. This week, we're going to be asking our panel the question, what is Owens' waist size? Let's meet the panel.
Dylan Avnet, age 19.
Hey audience, Connor Burns, age 17.
Amr Sultan, age 15.
Let's put 30 seconds on the clock and give our contestants a chance to guess Owens' waist size. Let's go. Time's up. Let's see what our contestants came up with.
I've come to the conclusion that you wear big boy pants, 2001 edition, because that's the only year they made the size 30-30.
I mean, the boy's really big. He's definitely wearing a double XL Husky t-shirt, but slim waist, I mean 32-32.
He's what, 38-28.
Ooh, all good guesses, but unfortunately none of them are right. Owen's actual waist size is a 44-30. Join us next week on How Big's Owen's Waist when we put Owen in a wheelbarrow and we rent a bus and we have the contestants pull the wheelbarrow and pull the bus and try to figure out which one's Owen and which one's the bus. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come back and check it out.
I can assure you, that was highly inaccurate.
Well, we all learned something here today, which is a perfect segue into our next segment, Did You Know? Did you know mosquito repellents don't repel? They hide you. The spray blocks the mosquito sensors so that they don't know you're there.
Did you know the amount of force used to bite into a carrot is the same amount of force it takes to bite your pinky off?
Did you know your ribs move about 5 million times a year every time you breathe?
Did you know, on average, people swallow 1.5 liters of urine when swimming in a public swimming pool?
Did you know snails can sleep for 3 years without eating?
Did you know, when you die, your hair still grows for a couple of months?
Did you know you have serious problems?
Yeah, I know that.
Let's find out what those youngsters are up to in this week's edition of Elementary School News.
Students at Ithan Elementary School have found a great way to start off their day. Sponsored by the Ithan PTO, many students are benefiting from a high-energy morning workout in the form of a hip-hop club. This is a fun and healthy way to start the day and features lessons on dance styles from old to new, taught by professional dancer Clyde Evans. The club runs until December, ending with a final performance for the parents to attend.
The circus was back in town. Real circus artists returned once again to Radnor Elementary School as part of National Circus Project. For 1 week, artists in residence hosted workshops for students during the children's regularly scheduled PE classes. Students learned safe and grade-appropriate activities in which they improved their concentration, hand-eye coordination, balance and spatial awareness, as well as learned the values of persistence, practice, and perseverance. An all-school assembly was arranged at the conclusion of the week for students to show off all they had learned.
Those kids were amazing.
Does it make you proud?
It makes me Radnor proud. You make us Radnor proud! Staff members from the district's Office of Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment stopped by Owens, Radnor, and Wayne Elementary Schools on Monday, October 7th, to congratulate each school on its first ever school performance profile score. Owens earned a 100.2, Radnor a 92.1, and Wayne a 97. Great job, everyone. You make us, well, Radnor proud. Hey, Amr, I've been thinking.
Oh no.
Girlfriend, things that make you go, things that make you go,
Why don't they call mustaches mouth brows?
things that make you go, things that make you go,
What's going on in sports this week?
Let's go to Isabel Schaefer. Izzy?
Thanks, guys. The 5th annual Quaker Lacrosse Festival will be held at RHS on Sunday, November 3rd. All current lacrosse players and freshmen interested in playing lacrosse this spring are asked to volunteer their time to help successfully run one of the fall's largest college recruiting lacrosse tournaments. Visit QuakerLaxFest.com for more information or email Owen or Connor's mom at the address listed on your screen.
Anyone out there interested in learning about rugby? It is currently a club sport here at the high school and is affiliated with Second City Troop Rugby Club. Practices are held 3 days a week in the spring with matches on Sundays. April through May, the Rugby Club is hosting a rugby training camp November 11th to the 15th, 3 to 4:30 p.m. on Pike Field. No experience is necessary. Email the address listed on your screen for more information.
And finally, as we all know, the big Radnor LM football game is quickly approaching. Radnor encourages the community to hurry up and buy your Go Radnor Beat LM yard signs so we can show our school spirit all over the township. Contact Diane Cohen at the email listed on your screen if you're interested.
That's it for sports this week. Remember, you can keep up to date on all upcoming Radnor sporting events at digitalsports.com. I'm Ben Chansky.
And I'm Izzy Schaefer, reminding you that
It's sports. Back to you guys.
Did you hear that Izzy,
No, wait, I thought Izzy on...
Did you... Wait, we should really leave this gossip for the pros.
You're right. Let's go to our newest members of Rad TV in their new TV debut. It's the Gossip Girls.
Hi, I'm Meredith Adams.
I'm Emily Monaco.
And I'm Sophia Orfanakos, bringing the latest gossip from around the world.
So to keep up with the Kardashians, Bruce and Kris Jenner are getting a divorce after 22 years of marriage.
Wait, what? That's right, another divorce for Kris Jenner.
The question now is if she will keep her name or change it back to Kardashian. Another person making international news is a new singer from New Zealand.
This new 16-year-old star, Lorde, has gotten a lot of success from her hit single, Royals, and is currently holding the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100.
Even though Lorde may not be royal, Prince Harry of England,
The hotter one.
Is finally getting engaged.
Darn it.
Who's the lucky girl?
her name is Cressida Bonus. The couples met through Princess Eugene, who is friends with Cressida.
Looks like a happy couple.
That's all for today. I'm Meredith.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Sophia. Just always remember, secrets are no fun unless you share them with everyone.
Thanks, girls. Speaking of gossip, I hear all the moms of Rad TV are begging for Dylan Avnet to resume his old way of reviewing movies.
Oh, I thought they were begging him to comb his hair.
Well, that too. Let's see what Dylan is bringing us this week in Movies in a Minute with Dylan Avnet.
Hi guys, it's me, Dylan Avnet, movie reviewer for Radnor High School, and I'm here to talk to you about a movie titled Prisoners. It just recently came out, and not a lot of people know about it, but I saw it a few weeks ago, and I saw it again last week, and I really enjoyed the movie. It stars Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal, and they really give really great performances that I think should be awarded by an Oscar nod. And I really liked the cinematography of the film. It used a lot of dark tones to emphasize the themes of the movie. And it's a really dark movie. It's not for the lighthearted. There's no funny moments in it. And if you're not into that, I definitely wouldn't say go see it as soon as possible. But if you're really in the mood for a good thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat, I definitely recommend you go and see this movie. It's definitely one of the best movies of the year, and I really enjoyed it, and I think you all should see it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.
Much better, Dylan. On Tuesday, October 15th, the Radnor High School Library had a very special visitor.
Let's go to Cassie Rosen, who has more on this story. Cassie?
Thanks, guys. I'm outside the Radnor High School Library about to meet the one and only Miss Gail Foreman. Miss Foreman is a very popular author among young adults, and her book, If I Stay, has even made it onto the top 10 teen list.
Foreman began her career writing for 17 magazine, in which most of her articles focus on young women and social concerns. Later, she became a freelance journalist for publications like Details Magazine and Glamour. In 2002, she took a trip around the world. That experience later served as a basis for her first book. Since then, she's won multiple awards for her publications and continues to be a favorite among all young adult readers.
Her newest titles are Just One Day and its sequel, Just One Year, and I highly suggest picking them up. You wouldn't be disappointed. For the Radnor Report, I'm Cassie Rosen. Back to you.
Thanks, Cassie. Well, I can't think of a better way to end this week's show than a comical rant from Rad TV favorite, Ben Chansky.
It's now time for Let Me Tell You Something with Ben Chansky.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Hey guys, I'm Ben Chansky. Welcome to this week's episode of Let Me Tell You Something. It is 3 a.m. in the morning at the high school, and I'm tired, and I'm not in the mood to do this. So, sorry folks, I'll have to see you next week.
Well, that about wraps it up for this week's edition of the Radnor Report. For Ben, Dylan, Izzy, Cassie, Meredith, Sophia, and Emily, I'm Amr Sultan.
And I'm Owen Shirley. Have a great weekend, Radnor.
And have an even better week.
See you next time.